there, Star Trek fans. This is Retro Trek Ralph here with another Ships to the Line calendar review. This time, 2009 edition. So we're really cracking through these now. I'm really enjoying doing these. There's some massively good artwork on this. And this one, the cover art itself, this has got to be from the original Star Trek film, the motion picture. This being 1701, back of the bridge section here, and the Surak. The shuttle pod coming up to dock at the back, or just leaving, one or the other. Probably coming to dock to bring Spock to the Enterprise, because he's got a feeling something's going on. I don't quite like it. So yeah, it's a massive good design here, so clear. A little bit of a, you know, lines off and lines off and lines off when they're supposed to be curved round, but I'll let it off. I like that. I like the refit version anyway, so I'll let that one off. So let's start off with January. You in the middle. Or for any light pollution coming through on the bottom of here, I've got no control of my lights behind me. Right, never been done. Okay, so I'm guessing possibly original Enterprise breaking the barrier. I should understand there's probably a barrier around, yeah. But then it gave you all the Superman episodes for where no man has gone before. That's all I can think that one might be, but I don't know. Where it's never been done. There's nobody crossed it apart from the Valiant that crossed it. So they've done ones before. That's what it should be titled. Yeah, nice little nice picture there. Good action photo there of the Enterprise. It's going to February. Falling Prey. Now that is, and that's a really old Klingon ship. I'm not sure that's not a bird of prey. That's like a D4 or something with the Enterprise D. So that's like 200 years apart. So I'm sure they were in the original series, the Enterprise series. Well, maybe the Klingons have still got old ships like that flying around. I don't know. With some good detail on the Enterprise D there, flying over a bluey sort of planet, don't know, ice planet maybe, going into the night. On to March. Right, okay, that is definitely a Klingon battlecruiser, the Galileo. Luckily, the torpedo launch has not actually been activated. See different scenes in it. Looks like, I don't know. I'll be surprised if that's from the series. It's like 3 people beaming up from a planet. I would put money on these are scenes from it, from the original show, you know. You really do look into it a lot more. Only a guess. Probably not right. Too close for comfort. Bloody too right it is. I mean, all these artwork on here, there's so many different styles that these people use on these. Some have got decent digital art, some use painting, some use different motion to cover over certain things. But you can tell there, you can see that there's jagged edges on the edge of the, which should have been a perfectly smooth dome on there. But you're not really going to make a dome, to be honest, I suppose. But yeah, I'm not a ship designer anyway, so that looks like a Jem'Hadar ship to me. Get us out of here. Run about on its way out, away from the Jem'Hadar ship, in the middle of an asteroid field. Yeah, I think they're going to die. You ain't going to fly away from those unless you get to warp pretty quick. Unless I'm going to say, April Fool, really not that bad. Yeah, well, I think they're going to kill him. Get us out of here. That's like Abe from Oddworld. Good picture though. It's not as purple as what I'd hoped for with the Jemadar ship, but yeah, I'll do. On to May. That's the Resistance Not Futile. The species 8472, just killing the Borg in fluidic space. You don't come around here doing your sort of thing. Organic ships here, completely alive. Almost like a Babylon 5. Yeah, with the Vorlons, with the alive ships, or the... Yeah. Very completely different with the 3 prongs at the front, 3 wings. It looks like an endoskeleton on a ship. But the Borg really could not defeat them. So that's why they sent more ships in to be destroyed, so they know how they work, so they can defeat them. Hey, cost millions. Who cares? They'll just assimilate some other planets in the meantime. So that's well for May. June. Oh. They sometimes know how to treat me right with these. Look at that. Look at that. Take her out. Now there's one place I would love to have seen an episode from, and that's down here on the Arboretum. You never really saw it properly. Little snippets in Recreation Deck, the original film, then it was just completely scrubbed out. It was the engineering section, it was the habitat section, the primary saucer. That was it. It just completely got ignored down there. You know, the Arboretum in the in Next Generation, Keiko was part of that. But I do like that. It's a lovely ship. Quite a dark ship actually, apart from it had to light itself. I do like the model I've got upstairs on mine, the 350 scale Polar Lights model. Does look really good when it's all done and lit up. Might do another one day, you never know. Now I don't know about that. Stardate 1966. This is obviously the guys who were filming the effects shots for the original series in a different way, very different way. It's like it's been not been mosaics. There's a few different art styles I know about on computer programs and art packages. But it does look, I don't know, bricks for weight, I don't know. If I could get a model that size, I think like a 200 scale or something like that, it'd be massive. Love a model like that to make. Could do so much detail. I'd take years doing it, lighting it, mounting it, fixing it, done. The guys who did the original, they did the last reworking of the original model. I bet they must have had either been terrified or had so much fun doing it, knowing that they're part of history now of that model. A Mission Away Home. This looks like it's from the start of the Voyager titles. It's flying over the rings on its way out to God knows where. A gas giant there with an atmosphere with a blue haze on the edge of it, a couple of moons, main rings. You wouldn't think it's Jupiter, but it probably might be. I don't know. Michael Stetson did this one. Does look really good. Some good detail on Voyager again. On for July, yeah. Really like that one. The bridge section up here. Captain's quarters and captain's quarters on the right hand side, wasn't it? And there was the officers' mess on the left. Possibly. I said there was one. Yeah, there were one. Oh. Yeah. Really nice looking ship, that. August. Now, what on God's earth is USS Spirit? NX 79995, as I read that. It looks like it's got a tail on the back of it, but I'm guessing that's a sensor pod or something. That is very different. Around the quadrant in 80 days. That's massively different. That even looks like the back end that curves up. So that would be, no, because the red bussard collectors are always on the front. That's not even a big ship, is it? That's a small ship. There's somewhere there for scale, somebody's there for scale. So you'd possibly guess that this is the bridge section at the front. Thrusters, sensor bars, pod there. They've got little wing there as well across there, as well as the pylons there for the nacelles. That's really different. Very oddball different. Kind of Enterprise E-ish sort of class nacelles, but way different. You've got your docking port there on the side. That's really different, that. Again, it's another one of these ones that you don't see as an asked for on Eaglemoss. There's far too many people out there designing stuff anyway, so you wouldn't think. I'd say also, I said this in the background here, I said they're at transwarp. Or maybe something different, maybe in a wormhole. No, in September. 1701, that looks different for some reason. Yeah, where are they? Exploring solar ice flows. I mean, it's like there's a nice sheet above the top of them reflecting it, and they're, what's he doing with his hand? Is that a torch? His hand's out. He's got, unless he's playing Iron Man. Yeah. And the Doug Drexler one, didn't realise he did any original series ones. But yeah, I quite like that. Quite good, that. You don't see much of it with all the reflections on the lights and stuff, but yeah. And that is how it is. As good as. Spock and Kirk there. The original series, yeah, spacesuits. Very weird. Very weird indeed. October, Kobayashi Maru. Now they don't look like D7s to me. But they're not a D7. D6, D5 maybe? I mean, the actual Kobayashi Maru, the first time we ever saw it was in Star Trek II, where Lieutenant Savick was taking the Kobayashi Maru's test. And the effects were 3 Klingon D7s attacking, but they were attacking the Vija cloud. So it didn't really help much. They're attacking that because it was just the effects that they reused from the episode before, the film before. But yeah, they changed it for the Star Trek, the reboot Star Trek. So they still got 3 ships attacking, and they he reprogrammed the test, shall we say. He changed the conditions of the test. The new ship, PT-009. Whoa, hello. It's like it's like he's either a pleasure craft or he's a submarine. Standard shuttlecraft, possibly, but if the front's open, why would you get in there? It's like I'd say that's a bus, that, you know. A Federation bus. Or maybe not. Different sort of uniform. Again, it's the era between the end of Next Gen and the beginning of Deep Space Nine. Different spacesuits there. Obviously he's got a new ship to show off. It's like a work bee. I don't see much of the harbour beyond there, San Francisco Harbour. Yeah. I thought you even got purple. No. Very different. Come and look at me. Look at my new ship. Well, I'm on to December already. What on God's earth is that? Warp bubble test. Now that is, if I am not mistaken, a Constitution class ship design. On God's earth, it looks like it's been held in on this part here, but it actually looks real. There's really crash test sort of dummy sort of markings all over it. or warp nacelles. Looks like it's trying to create a static warp shell. But you've got Kirk and Spock over here for don't know what reason. X17B. It's definitely different. Definitely different in a good way. But if you're going to create a warp bubble, why does it need a fan? Is it real? Is it small? It looks like it must be a scaled down version, because they're up here as size wise, where there would be minute if it was a full scale one. But I'd say that is not. That would be a model in a test. That's really good. That's really strange looking ship there. I quite like that. Very interesting. So, on the back, smaller versions of every one of the pictures in the calendar. Yep, that's 2009 done. So, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow my social media, yeah. Donate on Patreon if you want me to continue doing these, or I will die. No, I won't really. Just if you want to show appreciation, then I'm on Patreon, can donate, and if not, I'll see you in the next video. And thanks for watching. Bye bye now.